Hey guys, it's Dave Joshi again with a new video tutorial in Java programming language. So, since 15 to 20 days, I was unable to upload some certain videos of Java language cause I was busy doing some Diwali work at my home. Okay, so I apologize you if you were waiting for the second part of creating your thread using the thread class. So that's it. What we gonna learn today. We will recover everything just fine in just 1 or 2 weeks rather than most of the stuff will be recovered in 3 weeks. Don't worry about it. Okay, so today we're going to learn about creating thread using a thread class in Java. Okay, so let's say we have class T1 which extends the thread class. Okay, now we know that if we just I highly recommend you to visit my previous video tutorial on creating your own thread using the runnable interface, okay, in which you need to just override the run method, but that's not the case here. Okay, but basically you need the run method because without the run method nothing's gonna work inside your thread. Okay, so here we have a try catch block and caught, okay, plus E. Now you might be thinking that what kind of exception a .sleep method would be throwing. It throws an interrupted exception, okay, which is basically if it is interrupted by anything, or sometimes I never get that kind of exception. If you do, just let me know in the comment section. Okay, now this is a for loop, not for loop. It's a for loop. I equals 0, comma I is equal to 5, comma I plus 12. System.out.println I equals to I and thread.sleep 1000 milliseconds. Okay. Now again we have our second class here, sends thread. Okay, public void run. Okay, try catch exception E, or let's say R, or let's say E, that doesn't matter. You can write anything right there. You might be knowing that kind of fact. Okay, again a for loop, j equal to 0, comma j is equal to 5, comma j plus plus. Sorry for that. J is to plus j. Thread.sleep 1000. Okay, so now we know that in the previous tutorial we learned how we can create an object of class thread, which is the way I just write it down to here, thread t equals to new thread, and as a parameter we would be passing the string name and the runables object, but that's not the case here. We directly create the object of the class which extends the thread class, okay, and it creates a thread. That's it. No easy stuff. Now that kind of thing are not working. Now we know that the start method is defined inside the main thread class, and here T1 and T2 both extends the main thread class. So basically it has all the copyrights resolved inside the thread class, which is here our start method, public synchronized voice start. You might be not familiar with this word. You're gonna learn it in upcoming tutorials. Okay, so it T1 class has everything which is defined inside the thread class. Okay, so just create an object right there. Sorry for that. P.start. Okay, so let's just try to run it out, and you can see here that it's printing some numbers and blah blah blah. But don't worry if you have not the same output code, cause it's kinda depend upon the type of processor you use. Okay, but if you get any kind of exception right here where it is kinda about the sleep method, just check it out, and if you have any queries regarding it, just let me know in the comments. So this is about creating your own thread using the thread class, which is really very simple. Now you must be thinking that what's the difference between creating a thread using runnable interface and that using the thread class. Now it is something like it's got everything in their own benefits. Okay, well, sometimes you might be using a thread class, sometimes you might be using the runnable interface. It's totally depending upon you. Okay, so that's it for today. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe to it, and if you just want to share it, just share it to the maximum so that everyone can learn Java. So thank you and have a nice day.